Hey everybody.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Positions Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel boarders.
I'm a cowardly fool! They're right behind us! Secure those blast doors! Move! Move! You one. Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Help me!
Ugly Men's. Thanks for the 18 months.
Don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Welcome back. Appreciate that resub.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best. Keep your head down. There's two of us in here now, remember?
Revan with 21 months. Thanks a lot
What the hell? Did
for the
something just hit
resub.
us? Move it.
Welcome back, dude.
Ah!
TB is AOTCR reverse. Yeah.
Taking fire! We could use a hand!
But it's definitely not the same level. The SAOTCR.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat.
100 degrees below zero.
Personnel are away.
It's for the resub.
5 through 9. Fall back.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying the
Welcome
life
back to
pods.
the gang. Appreciate the resub.
We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening. It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
I still don't know exactly what the hype train is. It's just some scam. I don't know. No, but it's just like
There's one last
fake hype generator.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move? Yeah, there's the impact. There's nothing we can do. Warning.
Yeah, apparently it like
Multiple
gives
Covenant
emotes,
dropships
but
on
I'm
approach.
still not sure
I
how.
recommend moving into those hills. If
Like,
we're
does
lucky,
it give
the
my
Covenant will believe that
emotes to the
everyone aboard this
viewers?
lifeboat died in the crash.
Or like what? Oh, so they... Oh, so they have hype train emotes that are only during hype trains. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Dude, it should be like I make the hype train emotes myself. So then people would be more willing to like, or would probably be more willing to, I don't know, get scammed by the train.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Like if each streamer has like unique hype train emotes.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
You'll kill us all! Let's get out of here!
What? Titration to effect. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate it. I got 0 grenades. Wow. Pretty good Halo, actually.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer? Roger,
And
Fire
the
Team
guy even
Charlie.
gives me
Good to hear from ya.
nades. Wow.
Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way. Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them. Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell. Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
I've been
Echo 419, staying on station.
speedrunning
Fohammer
like
out.
over 5 years
This cave is
now.
not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network.
Every time I say that out
Broadcasting
loud,
tactical data on unencrypted channels.
or
You should
think
show
to
them who we're
myself
dealing
that
with.
I've been
Master Chief, I'm going to
speedrunning
use your
the
suit's
same thing
transcom
for
system
over
to
5
monitor their
years, it
chatter.
really makes you think like what am I actually doing? Like, why?
More of them!
Oh, Maverick just throws his points away.
There it is!
Too bad I don't get anything from the points, but thanks. Thanks for being here.
There's new traffic on the Covenant.
Oh, Moria with the
A lot
guitar
more crew made it
redeem.
off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate.
No, but
an
yeah,
effective
I've said it
resistance.
in the past that streaming is really the only reason why I've kept running, and it is. I wouldn't have probably ran this game for longer than a year, honestly, if I hadn't started getting an audience.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors. Maybe they took cover in
Although
that structure.
the
Let's check it out.
runs themselves are still
We should search the interior of those structures
like
before we
the
leave.
game is fun to play, so the runs are still fun. So this time I didn't switch my weapons mid-jump, but just me thinking about it
We should search the interior of those structures before we leave.
made me miss the jumps. Hey Gashly, thanks for the prime. Appreciate that very much. Welcome to the gang.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks. There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Everybody! You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way.
What are you doing? You have to stay with the Marines.
This is Crowhammer. Cortana, do you read? Respond! We read you, Crowhammer. But we were unable to save the Marines. We're going to try to find the final lifeboat now.
Whoa! Over here!
That's the last of them. Roger that.
That's actually a good Halo, eh?
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet.
I think the
Found
only
Captain
thing that
Keyes.
actually went
He's
wrong
being
was
held on a
me
Covenant
missing the
cruiser.
jump
The Truth and Reconciliation.
earlier.
A ship I
That
disabled
cost me
before
like
we
2
abandoned the
seconds.
Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau.
Probably cost me
roughly
gold
300
split, honestly.
kilometers upstream.
What the hell?
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master.
Nah, that was still gold by 3 seconds.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard
And
one of
now,
their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation.
Uh,
The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other
yeah,
end
there
of the
was
plateau.
nothing different
So how do we
about
get
that
inside the ship if
Halo.
it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that varies troops and
I didn't
supplies
think
between
about it
the
any
ship and the
differently. I
surface.
didn't do anything
That's our
differently.
ticket in.
Once we get
Um,
inside the ship, I should be able
just
to
somehow
lock
it's just
onto
played
the
out
tracking signal from Captain Key's
better
remote
than
info.
most other times.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go!
Just
Corey
because
paying us by the hour.
good level, I
Stick to
guess.
the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them. Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position. Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach. Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
What the hell?
The cavalry's arrived! Yep, he's dead.
This area is clear. No hostiles present. Marines! Secure the grav lift to prepare for boarding. Yes, sir!
We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home. Contact! Contact! Lots of contact!
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that nade stack definitely wasn't standard. That actually, it actually failed. Because I got boosted the wrong direction. And then it just kinda randomly bounced me off of the ship. Back onto the platform. Like... Okay. And this is why grunts are like so fucking annoying. You can't let them get away or they'll just cost you 5 seconds like that.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Pretty good TNR. Maybe a couple things could have been better, but...
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer
No, like
is somewhere under this island. The
Yeah, no,
cartographer
like,
is
I
a
can't
map room that will
complain
lead us
about
to
that too
Halo's
much.
control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines. Go, go, go.
Helpless, thanks for the 124 bits. And Super Lavus, thanks for the 100 bits.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island. There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility. The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. Don't let them lock the doors. Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system. Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant.
That wasn't too bad.
It's not an option.
Echo 419 to ground team.
Second squad, ready to roll.
This is as far as I can go. Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here. Good luck. Bullhammer out.
Yeah, talk about bullshit. What the hell was that about?
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team
Dude, like,
Zulu. I read you.
I should need to
Fire Team
freaking
Zulu,
clutch
this is
against
Cortana. Hold
some
position. We're on our
grunts
way.
there.
Roger that. Make it quick.
It's the Jackals got... Or right before the nade went off, the Jackals got like 2 overcharges on me. Which puts me instantly to like 4 bars. From full shield. Puts me instantly to like 4 bars or 3 bars or something. Wait, okay. I wasn't sure if it actually pressed because I didn't hear the sound. And I now couldn't delay the checkpoint, but well, that shouldn't be a big deal, honestly. The thing with that checkpoint delay is, yeah, it's nice to be able to delay it, but the thing is you can't delay it all the way to where you teleport anyway. And if I ever miss the Banshee teleport because I somehow line it up wrong, then I deserve to lose the run from that. That could have been better, but the start cost me a little time and... Well, yeah, mainly the start, I guess.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you
If
up.
this level goes well, I can say that I'm happy with this run for sure. I mean, I'm already, like, this is already, I would say this is good, for sure, but like... If I can get past this without screwing anything up, then I can be already, like, pretty much fully satisfied with today's attempts, honestly. What kind of spawns am I gonna get?
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
If this entire last section wasn't so based on just spawns and shit, like this would be a definite second best level in this run. Like absolutely definitely. But just because this section exists, like I'm not sure about that ranking. The only plasma guy is over there. I can't get that. This is pretty much ruined now. And that misses. And that's how much time you lose to simply spawns. To both the flood spawns and the sentinel spawns. And obviously bad gameplay on top of that. Sometimes. It's too close. Lost like 15 seconds on that guilty spark. It's really annoying. But the good thing on this run is that I had already time saved from earlier.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Hey Ariza, thanks a lot for the 38 months. Damn, dude. And of course the tier 2 sub. Thanks very much for that. Yo, thanks Janisin. Didn't get the skip, huh? Damn. You can just look at your radar. And if you see nothing on your radar, you know that you got it. Like... There's so... Guilty spark is the thing that you have to look at. If you see guilty spark on your radar, you know that you didn't get it. I mean, what am I saying? Whatever. Yeah, if you don't see Guilty Spark on your radar, it means that you got it. Young Dale with 4 months. Thanks a bunch for that resub. Welcome back to the gang, dude. So if I just get Dark Door first try, then there's a very high chance I'm saving time here.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the
Like, assuming that the... Oh my god.
persistent in their attempts to attack.
That the light bump is good. Okay. I don't know where that puts me, but I guess this is fine so far. Keep to play with 18 months. Appreciate that very much. Welcome back to the gang. I have no plasma nades. Kinda sucks. Really? Only this would just randomly like stop failing, dude. It took me like what, 4 attempts to get the teleport? That's actually fucking stupid. I have to try that many times to get one successful teleport. Shows how inconsistent that can be. Even though it usually isn't, like it can be. Well, this library turned into shit, basically. Right there. And Dark Door wasn't good either. Or it was only second try. think I'm gonna get that. Oh yes, I did. Okay, that... I got gifted back the time I lost earlier, I guess. Okay. So the nice thing is that I don't really need to stress about TB at all. I can lose time on TB and it's fine.
You may now retrieve the index.
You know, I want a PB by like at least 20 seconds. Obviously, if on this run I only PB'd by 20 seconds, that would obviously be disappointing.
Vulnerable to infection. The
But
index
like...
must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Something has to go terribly wrong for me to lose all my time now. You know?
Look out!
Well, the thing is, it is easy for things to just go wrong all of a sudden.
We can't let the Monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo.
Well, I got the guy
According
inside
to
the
my
glass.
analysis of the
That's
available
dumb.
data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring,
So that
and
means
will
I'm
cut
not
through a
getting
number of primary
checkpoints.
systems.
Not
We need
gonna
to
get a
trigger
checkpoint before
detonation
this
on
door.
a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battlement and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
You know, that door press
The
can
ship's
easily just
fusion
fail
reactors are still relatively
for
intact.
like basically
We can
no
use
reason,
them to destroy Halo.
because it's like it's on a cycle. If you press it on the wrong cycle, it just fails. So that's why it would be nice to have a checkpoint there. That plasma didn't stick the Banshee. That cost me a bunch of time there.
Haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space.
Did I really
The
get
power
0
levels are
plasma nades?
enormous.
Man,
I can't even begin to calculate.
I'm gonna
the
have to
pulse's
use a
range.
frag. Which means, you know,
So,
I only
if
have
we
I'm
damage
only
or
gonna have
destroy
one
these
frag for the
generators, the Monitor will need to
spawn
repair
kill at
them
the
before
end,
Halo can be
which
used.
kinda sucks.
That should buy us some time. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. I'm
Yeah,
marking
these
the
guys...
location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We
Really
need to
hope I
move
didn't
in
get the
and
checkpoint
neutralize
already.
that pulse generator is located
Actually, I
in
think
the
I
adjacent
did.
canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Wait, we should commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it
Yep.
to reach the pulse generator in time.
Because I can't see if I get the checkpoint or not because I have the like black bar thing. Oh,
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
I'm gonna take this pretty safe. We're not like overly safe, obviously. But just making sure that I don't miss any. This is where everybody gets confused and thinks that their headphones died or something.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
I don't know what to think about this TB so far. I mean, hasn't been
I located the
catastrophic,
Pillar of Autumn.
obviously,
She put down 1,200 kilometers
but
of spin.
very, very,
Energy
very
readings
likely
show her
losing
fusion
time
reactors are
compared to
still powered
PB,
up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes
which I guess
even I
that's
can't
fine,
override without authorization from
as
the
long as
captain.
it's not a lot
We
of
need to
time.
find him, or his neural implants, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
That was nice. Dude, remember that Guilty Spark? Like, damn, dude. That Guilty Spark should have been like 15 seconds better. Or like 10 seconds at least. This pace would be pretty freaking nice. Like actual 116 pace.
That tunnel leads to the next section
I
of
think
canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
I think I'm gonna die. Yeah. I'm pretty much dead. At 2 bars. Guess I got a chaser. Banshee. There's no way you can get away from that. They just sometimes do that. I can try to just take really wide lines so that I don't get shot, but like For example, the flood that spawned right here, they have ARs, which are hit scan basically, so good luck dodging those bullets. Okay, they died. It's possible that I can survive this, but it's honestly just kinda up to RNG at this point. Just gonna try to take very wide lines. And here just go really high. Okay, looks like I'm fine.
Final
Wow,
target
that
neutralized.
time
Let's
loss
get
is
out of here.
massive. What the fuck? That is so bad. Man, that's massive time loss, dude.
Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
Well, I'm disappointed now. Didn't think it was gonna be that much, honestly. Dude, well, yeah, it was pretty obvious that I was gonna lose time, but yeah. The thing is, if I just... Damn, dude. This could have easily been 106 run. Like, very easily. Even with that TB. With a better Guilty Spark and, you know, like first try,
No human life
Dark
signs
Door,
detected.
or whatever.
Captain, he's one of them.
This guy's alive. I guess he was a reviver.
We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect.
I definitely killed every flood. It's just
What
there's.
he'd
I guess it's
want us
possible
to
that
do.
there's a reviver. Which means I'm not gonna have a checkpoint now.
It's done. I have the code. We should go.
And he
We need
even.
to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Okay. That's fine. I guess that keys was okay.
Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and then use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Well, as long as Mo is like okay, like this should be fine. But you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen, dude.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Gonna go without the shotty. Fuck. Yeah, that sucked, but what the fuck ever, dude. I don't have a shotty now for this next part, but to be honest, I think this works pretty well even with a plasma rifle, so... Or it could work. Yeah, that was fine. It's because you can really easily just shoot the flood with the plasma rifle.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor.
We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
That grunt actually just shot me.
Cortana to Echo 419.
I lost
Come
my
in,
shield.
Echo 419.
Oh.
Roger, Cortana.
Jerk.
Our reach is 5 by 5. The pillar of
Hey,
arms
Monkey, thanks
engines
for the
are
prime
going
sub.
critical, Foehammer. Request
Appreciate
immediate
that.
extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external access junction 4C as
Okay.
soon as you get my signal.
I can still die, so I'm not gonna really say anything.
Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay?
I can still die very
Negative.
easily.
We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 5 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
Yeah. Barrels are actually gonna kill me now, aren't they? If there's a single enemy shooting at me, when I go through barrels, I'm dead. Like, I'm just dead. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. But I feel like that was partially my fault, at least because you, like, I have learned that if you do that, if you go past that corner, you turn that corner properly, like, you should always hit a timing where nothing blows you up. But I think it took me like extra half a second or something to get through the corner. which results me in getting hit by a nade. Like, just like barely. But it's enough to completely wreck me.
Wait, stop. This is where
So
Foehammer is
that
coming
was
to pick us up.
56.
Hold
So I lost
position
5
here.
seconds to that. About 5 seconds. 5 or 6 seconds.
Echo 419! She's gone.
To the
Calculating
entire
alternate escape
thing
route.
with the nade.
Ship's
Which,
inventory shows
well, it
one
could
longsword
have
fighter still
obviously
docked
been
in Launch Bay
worse.
7. If we move now, we can make it. Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
Frame drops. Nice. Isn't it nice when you're supposed to do a turn and then the game just drops frames like crazy? Very nice indeed.
That's the ship. Move! We need to get aboard now!
You can't be serious! That Maw was so annoying, holy shit.
Daddy does it again.
Nice time though, but holy shit, that Maw was so
cutting it
fucking
close.
annoying, dude. Like, how many things can go wrong on a single Maw? Like, Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't lose time in that Maw. Like, I still like got pretty much the same Maw as what my earlier PB had. But you know what? It's like, that's kind of a good thing because so this time could have obviously been better. This could have been like a low 107, but I think it's better to not like completely overkill your PB. I think it's better to like PB by like 20 to 30 seconds at a time, because then it doesn't feel completely unreasonable to PB again.
Fancy a look?
And I can see that time saves in this run. This Maw being one of them, and Guilty Spark being one of them, TB being one of them. That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning.
Yo! What the fuck is going on, dude? Holy Jesus.
We did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice.
Great run, Garish. That Maw was
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
I'm gonna look at the subs in a minute, because like there are actually too many. Like actually too many. Okay, let's do this now actually.
$1 per second. Congratulations. Glad I got out of bed just in time for this run.
What's wrong with you?